Ladies and gentlemen, our program will begin momentarily. Please make your way to the seating area. Once again, our program will begin momentarily.
AI is the science or the math of being able to duplicate human intelligence.
It's also very important that AI algorithms are not emotional, so they can work 24/7 and they do the best what they are programmed for.
Really every aspect of your life will in some way be touched by AI.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage member of the Bosch Board of Management and CTO, Michael Bolle, and President of Bosch in North America, Mike Mansuetti.
Good morning, CES. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Michael.
Hi, Mike.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Bosch CES press conference for 2020. We're glad to see all of you here, so thank you for joining with us and spending some time with us today. So, Michael, 2001, A Space Odyssey.
The Terminator.
What about The Matrix?
Ex Machina.
It sounds like we're sharing a list of our favorite movies, but actually, these movies have something in common, don't they, Michael?
They do indeed, Mike. They all depict a future in which machines have learned to think for themselves with disastrous consequences for humanity. Whether the machines manipulate, enslave, or replace us, the message in the movies is the same. By developing artificial intelligence, we're opening Pandora's box.
I like science fiction as much as anyone, and portraying AI as the villain has kept audiences entertained for decades. But the time has come to talk about the technology's true potential, the potential to provide real value for real people. How can we make artificial intelligence beneficial? How can it be used to complement human intelligence? These are some of the big questions at CES this year. So, Michael, what's our answer?
So, artificial intelligence is not science fiction anymore. It's already an integral part of our daily lives. It's fundamentally changing how we drive, how we work, how we learn, how we shop, and how we travel. At Bosch, it's also becoming part of the products we make, products that will assist and support us and make life easier overall. Whether it's being used in manufacturing, in smart homes, in self-driving cars, one thing is for sure. In line with our Invented for Life ethos, we want to make AI safe, robust, and explainable. Where the world of work is concerned, we're not just facing a technology shift. We're also facing a critical shortage of skilled workers. So it's also against this backdrop that it will be essential for humans and machines to work together. At Bosch, we believe this is self-evident. And with this in mind, we are trying to shape the digital transformation by educating and upskilling our workforce and investing in our associates as well as in the intelligence of our products and machines.
As a society, we must learn to accept a technology that is capable of learning itself. One way to do this is to invest more in our own learning, and that's exactly what we're doing.
Over the next 2 years, we will be introducing wide-ranging training programs aimed at making nearly 20,000 of our associates AI savvy. I'll tell you more about that later. But the societal benefits of AI go far beyond our daily lives and works. it also holds tremendous potential to benefit our planet and its climate. We intend to use this potential to realize our goal to balance between our economic, ecological, and social responsibilities. At the end of 2019, we as a company achieved carbon neutrality for all our locations in Germany. And by the end of this year, 2020, all 400 Bosch locations worldwide will be completely carbon neutral.
How about that?
So when this happens, we will be the first major industrial enterprise to achieve this ambitious goal, all within a little over a year. And to do this, we will be making use of our own solutions as well. Our energy platform, for example, already uses intelligent algorithms to monitor consumption in manufacturing. It quickly identifies deviations in individual machines' energy use and offsets load peaks. This alone has reduced CO2 emissions at individual plants by more than 10% over the last 2 years. And for a company that has 270 manufacturing sites worldwide, that's some significant saving potential. Our success here has prompted us to market this energy platform solution also externally. And it won't end there. AI means we'll be able to forecast and reduce energy consumption over the long term as well.
This example underlines that artificial intelligence also offers considerable business potential. A number of different studies support this notion. For example, AI is expected to boost GDP substantially in major economies across the globe by the end of this decade. PwC estimates a 15% boost in North America alone. At the same time, global AI software revenue is projected to reach nearly $120 billion by 2025. That's a 12-fold increase compared to 2018. And the World Economic Forum predicts that global job losses as a result of AI will actually be offset by the creation of new ones, resulting in a net gain of nearly 60 million new jobs by 2022. As mentioned earlier, these jobs will require significant new competency profiles, which will necessitate a strong push to reskill and upskill our people.
So it's indisputable that the impact of artificial intelligence will be huge. However, we must make the benefits of AI comprehensible for people and, even more importantly, establish trust in the digital world. Our CES slogan captures our approach here very nicely. Beneficial AI, building trust together. In this endeavor, Bosch is pursuing a two-pronged approach.
On the one hand, we're doing the technical groundwork, developing solutions, and using our innovations to open up new areas of business. On the other hand, we will use AI to realize our strategic imperative of creating technology that's invented for life, and in doing so, convince society all of the benefits of AI.
Remember, it was our engineers that developed life-saving inventions such as electronic stability control, airbag control units, and anti-lock braking systems for vehicles ranging from passenger cars to motorcycles to even e-bikes. This is what we mean by technology invented for life. And our work with AI in this direction is no exception. By putting it to use in automated vehicles, for example, it too will be a technology that saves lives, as we will explain in more detail later on.
As you can see, we take entrepreneurial responsibility seriously, and it defines our approach to technologies like artificial intelligence.
The decisive factor for responsibility in the digital world is trust. And this trust will be just as important for our digital business as product quality is for our traditional business. We have to work on developing both AI and trust in AI. Without the latter, the former will not be successful in the long run. But how can we establish this trust? By creating AI that is transparent, safe, secure, and robust. And I'll let a few of our AI experts explain what this means in practice.
Let's take a look.
The biggest challenge of AI is how can we make people to trust AI?
So one of the critical aspects to address this trust issue is we make it transparent. And this is trying to make AI interpretable, and people can understand how AI system works.
What our research focuses on fundamentally is understanding how we can build rigorous guarantees into AI systems in a way that will actually ensure that they meet the standards we need to deploy them in physical products.
It's a very big benefit at Bosch that we have experts sitting next to us or close by that we can address and talk, experts of the processes. The other tech companies, they don't have that. This is something we are really working on to put expert knowledge as a prior to the AI so that AI algorithm would actually even be more operative and produce even better results.
And when it comes to building trust, another key aspect is data security and data privacy, especially where personal data is concerned. At Bosch, our approach is simple. When it comes to all our smart products and services, users have full transparency and control over the data collected and who gets to use it. Moreover, in order to build trust among our customers and partners, as early as 2015, we established guiding principles for data protection in our IoT business. This was several years before the GDPR regulatory framework was introduced as a European standard. And we are now working on a similar set of principles for future use of artificial intelligence, an AI codex which sets out ethical guidelines for development and usage of AI, especially in cases of doubt and dilemma situations for our developers.
Going forward, it will be essential that people remain in control of systems that use AI. Take example of driver assistance. Here, we want to integrate AI in such a way that it can always be overridden by the driver. We don't want to lock the algorithms from our AI models in a little black box. The rules and the parameters behind the decisions must remain comprehensible, at the very least, for the specialist.
That said, Bosch and the big tech players differ in our approaches to AI in one fundamentally important way. Our focus is on the application of AI for physical objects, whether it's deployed in an automotive emergency braking system or in factory production. Our AI explains the physical world to machines. Our latest camera for automated driving uses AI to understand what it sees, to infer, say, whether a pedestrian is going to step out into the road or not. This will improve object recognition and make automatic emergency braking more reliable, thereby increasing safety and saving lives. At Bosch, we want to harness the power of artificial intelligence to improve technology and the performance of our products and machines. We call this industrial AI, and we're using it to develop smart solutions in 3 key domains for Bosch: mobility, residential, and manufacturing.
It's no coincidence that we emphasize the things when talking about IoT. We're bringing connectivity and intelligence to our own products and machines. We know cars and traffic, factories and buildings. In fact, we know them inside and out. No other tech company can match the breadth and depth of our cross-domain experience. Our own sensors provide us with a massive amount of data. And if we apply AI methods to that data, we can create new services and applications. By the middle of this decade, at the very latest, each and every one of our products will either have artificial intelligence itself or have been developed or manufactured with its help. Ultimately, we plan to teach our products to function as assistants for our own customers and for our own developers.
To achieve this, we want to become one of the global leaders in AI innovation as well. Our research and development activities are geared toward this goal. And Bosch currently invests more than $4 billion annually in software development and employs around 30,000 software engineers worldwide. Established in 2017, the Bosch Center for Artificial Intelligence is already working on more than 150 projects inside Bosch. It employs more than 250 AI specialists and experts at 7 locations around the globe.
Including 2 here in the US, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Sunnyvale, California. Our US research teams play a key role in our AI development activities, above all in robotics and automated driving.
But to make it clear, we are not working in a vacuum here. Especially where AI is concerned, a technology company like Bosch sees itself as part of the larger scientific community. In Germany, for example, we are a founding member of the Cyber Valley Initiative, an AI research alliance between academia and industry. Among other things, as part of this, we are investing more than $110 million in an AI campus, which from 2022 on will be the home of more than 700 AI experts from Bosch, as well as from academia and startups.
Here in the US, we're collaborating closely with Carnegie Mellon University, a leading university on AI research. Carnegie Mellon has been working on artificial intelligence for 60 years, since the technology's earliest days. They have been responsible for pioneering innovations in areas like self-driving cars, facial recognition, and language processing. As we see it, industry and academia each have an essential contribution to make, and we highly value the transfer of our knowledge between our developers on both sides of the Atlantic. A great example of an exciting collaboration with one of our US partners is currently deployed about 240 miles above the Earth's surface.
Yes, it's an innovative AI-based sensor system which we call SoundC. And in fact, we are very delighted to have a Bosch expert here on stage from Pittsburgh to tell us more about it. Please welcome on stage Sam Dass, the SoundC project leader. Sam, come on.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Sam.
Thank you,
Sam.
Michael. Hi, Mike. How exciting to be here. And look what I brought.
This is great, cool stuff.
Wow.
What is it good for?
This is actually a replica of NASA's Astro B robot, a free-flying mini space robot with our SoundC system attached right over here.
We can see the Bosch logo, isn't it?
Yes, and it will have a very important role in outer space.
Yeah, tell us about what it does.
So SoundC technology will be used to perform deep audio analytics on board the International Space Station, or the ISS. Using highly sensitive microphones, right over there, it will capture ambient noise emitted by systems and equipment on board the space station, and then use AI to spot potential anomalies from those audio patterns.
Wow.
Basically, SoundC is designed to hear if something is broken on the station and make assessments whether that needs to be repaired or replaced.
So what is it good for on Earth?
A lot of things. You can think about manufacturing, for example. This kind of technology, AI with audio, could be used to improve prediction of machine downtime, thereby increasing productivity, at the same time reducing maintenance cost, for example.
Wow.
But for a place like ISS, this kind of technology could even be life-saving.
So we're basically keeping the space station flying.
Yes, and actually, actually this system is no longer here on Earth. Actually, it is launched into orbit in November. As you can see over there, it was unpacked for the first time on board the ISS. We developed this system together with, of course, aerospace company Astrobotic Technology, based out of Pittsburgh, PA, and in collaboration with NASA. So we're very excited to also carry on with the scientific experiment in the coming months.
And we'll start seeing data pretty soon, right?
Pretty soon. That's we are working with NASA for.
Super. This is exciting stuff. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Can we keep it?
I'm afraid not. But if you'd like to check out more details about the system, you can see this very exact replica at our booth starting tomorrow here at CES. And thank you so much for inviting me over here.
Thank you,
So
Sam.
everyone-
Thank you.
Thank
See you
you,
at the
Sam.
booth.
So please come by and see it.
Thank you.
And actually, it's great that it's in space in no gravity because I'm getting tired of holding
That's
it.
right.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Michael.
So how exciting to think that technology developed by our Bosch US engineers has made it all the way up to space.
Absolutely. That's exciting, Michael. But we're showcasing another example of the ingenuity of our American workforce here at CES. And this world premiere also underlines their lateral thinking. Some of our engineers came up with a digital solution for a common and often dangerous hazard that drivers frequently face. In fact, you may have experienced it this morning. It's an innovation that replaces a nearly 100-year-old automotive product, the sun visor. Let's hear how Jason and his team came up with this cutting-edge new solution.
So the virtual visor idea was initiated by my colleague Ryan Todd. So one day he had a great idea. He was driving into the sun, and the sun glare was really blinding him. He couldn't see what he was supposed to do. He tried putting a sun visor down, but then that was blinding him also, so he couldn't see through his sun visor. So he thought, why don't we use a liquid crystal display coupled with a driver monitoring camera, and we could only block the part of the visor where the sun would be hitting his eyes. With that, then the rest of the visor would be totally transparent and you could see through it and drive. And for the virtual visor to work, we absolutely need artificial intelligence. So being able to detect where the driver's face is in the image is absolutely critical, and we couldn't do the product without it.
According to a study by NHTSA, sun glare causes nearly twice as many accidents as any other type of weather-related condition. We think the virtual visor is another great example of technology that's invented for life. And the CTA apparently thought so too. The product was honored with the prestigious CES 2020 Best of Innovation Award. And you can test it out for yourself at our booth. So please be sure to come by and take a look.
Yeah, Mike, that's very impressive. And on the subject of awards, the list doesn't end there. Our new 3D vehicle display also won a CES Best of Innovation Award, and I've been told it's no small feat to win 2 of those.
Very impressive.
So vehicle displays in general offer huge business potential. After all, the global market volume is set to more than double by 2025 to $30 billion. And our award-winning display uses a multi-view 3D approach, which is especially affordable since it works without the need for eye tracking and 3D glasses.
To describe how it works, let's go back to the movies for a moment. We've all seen 3D films where the technology makes our experience more vivid and entertaining. Inside a vehicle, 3D performs a similar but more useful function. It helps people understand the information more quickly. The display's depth of field means drivers can grasp important visual information faster, whether it's an alert from an assistance system or a hazard warning. Alerts seem to jump out of the display and are much more obvious and urgent, as well as far harder to overlook. I don't know about you, Michael, but anything that tells me what I really need to be paying attention to is a big win in my book.
Definitely, I agree, Mike. And just think of the dangers posed by fatigue and distraction. The longer we are behind the wheel and the more technology is present in the cockpit, the greater they are. Here, Our driver monitoring system uses artificial intelligence to identify these distractions through cameras, which recognize the driver's line of sight, head position, and blink rate. When it determines a critical point has been reached, it reacts by sounding an alarm or providing driver assistance, depending on the automaker's wishes and also depending on legal requirements. In the EU, this system is set to be standard in new vehicles from 2022. This technology will also play an important role in automated driving. After all, the next few development stages will require drivers to remain alert and ready to take over in critical or tricky situations. To ensure drivers are able to do this, the monitoring system calculates how ready they are to respond at any given time, and the transfer of driving responsibility is then timed accordingly.
Depending on the design, some systems can also monitor the car's other occupants and enhance their safety as well. For example, by detecting changes in passenger sitting positions and adjusting their airbag and seatbelt tensioners for optimal crash protection. Or identifying the presence of children inside of parked cars. In 2018, parked cars claimed the lives of more than 50 children in the United States, either because they've been left behind or left inside for longer than intended, or they had climbed inside unnoticed. Bosch's new system can recognize the presence of children and warn parents in a flash by sending a message to their smartphone. In a critical situation, it could also alert the emergency services. And as the Hot Cars Act currently being debated in Congress shows, there is considerable interest in solutions to prevent these tragedies. Once again, our technology just doesn't make life better, it can help to save lives. Looking ahead, we plan to extend interior monitoring systems to encompass in-vehicle sensing to deploy this in ride-sharing fleets. In-vehicle sensing will allow us to detect when a passenger leaves something behind in a shared car, for example, or if they need help in that critical situation.
So for us, offering real benefits is what it's all about. Nearly all our driver assistance systems enhance both safety and convenience. We are one of the automotive industry's leading suppliers in this field. In 2019, our sales rose by 12% to $2.3 billion. From a technical point of view, we are using driver assistance as a stepping stone to automated driving. And by 2022, we will have invested $4.7 billion in developing this technology and have increased our workforce of dedicated engineers in this field to 5,000 engineers. To this end, we are working on making LiDAR sensors production ready. Alongside our new video camera with AI and radar and ultrasonic sensors, Bosch will soon offer the complete sensor portfolio needed for automated driving. And few automotive suppliers worldwide have as much expertise in this area as Bosch. Our LiDAR solution will be the first of its kind that is suitable for use in automotive applications since it's scalable and can be manufactured in large volumes. It's also the first LiDAR technology to be suitable for automated driving functions at SAE levels 3 to 5, offering long-range sensing capabilities in combination with a wide field of view and an exceptionally high resolution. Working together, our multiple sensor types will help to ensure extremely reliable environment recognition. To surmount the many challenges on the road to fully automated driving, Bosch is bringing together its profound expertise in sensors and systems.
And that's the type of expertise that only an automotive company can have. We're already testing automated driving in a range of environments, including one that is widely regarded as the final frontier, the city streets. I'm happy to report that our pilot project with Mercedes-Benz for an on-demand ride-hailing service is now up and running. Automated S-Class vehicles are now providing an app-based shuttle service in California between West San Jose and downtown for selected users. Ultimately, the aim of this project is to gain valuable insights for the development of automated driving and to answer the question of how self-driving vehicles can best be integrated in a multimodal mobility system. Our development work on this project encompasses both the use of AI as well as simulations and tests. They are designed to address the kind of driving situations that occur very rarely in road traffic. We're not just using our mobility solutions to teach cars how to drive. We're also using them to make electric and connected driving a reality. This is enabling us to open up new areas of business and forge new partnerships with new customers. For example, we're developing a hydrogen powertrain for the heavy-duty trucks made by the US startup Nikola Motor Company. We're also providing our solutions to mobility service providers such as Didi and Lyft. For Didi, we'll soon be providing a cloud service that helps extend the service life of car batteries. When it comes to urban mobility for the future, you can experience our vision in an IoT concept shuttle at our booth. This year, we're showcasing what we offer mobility service providers to help them operate safe and efficient automated ride-sharing and ride-hailing businesses.
And beyond this, we're also using our expertise in everything related to mobility as the basis for innovation in other domains. And the best example of this is sensors based on microelectromechanical systems, or shortly called MEMS. Bosch is the market leader for these sensors, which are used in automotive applications as well as smartphones. And our latest development in this area is being showcased here at CES, our light drive system for smart glasses. The smallest of its kind, it's nearly a third slimmer than existing ones on the market and can be integrated into nearly any type of frame, becoming part of your everyday glasses. It uses a MEMS-based laser scanner and holographic mirror to project an image to the wearer's retina. This image contained any kind of text message, for example, from the navigation system or your personal calendar. And you, in turn, can be kept constantly up to date without looking like you're on the way to a Star Trek convention every time you put them on. Another domain where AI has the potential to deliver enormous benefits is healthcare. And here, our Indian engineers have developed a cutting-edge innovation called VivaScope, which is a CES Innovation Award honoree. In a nutshell, it's a smart pathology platform for medical diagnostics powered with advanced machine learning algorithms. With the help of AI, it analyzes human cell form, shape, and structure for deviations, thus providing physicians with information on possible diseases. And it does so in minutes, which dramatically shortens the testing process. Helping people diagnose health issues quicker and more accurately, this is also what we mean by technology invented for life.
As we see it, the IoT and AI should benefit everyone. To do this, they must be more than technological gimmicks and actually make people's daily lives and work easier. This is true for all of our domains: connected mobility, connected homes, and also in the connected industry, especially in the world of manufacturing. Artificial intelligence can supplement human creativity and, more crucially, relieve workers of routine tasks.
On every new path we take our workforce with us. On our way to creating the factories of the future, we want to prepare our associates for the work they will be doing in the future. This brings us full circle to our AI training program, which I mentioned earlier. It consists of 3 parts. First, we are training roughly 16,000 executives on the business and technology aspects of AI. Our digital transformation is enabling us to master a balancing act. On the one hand, remaining a leading industrial enterprise, and on the other, becoming a leading IoT and AI provider. For this, our leadership will have to be capable of making the right decisions, which is why we are building up their AI expertise.
Second, we're expanding our AI learning platform. This platform is similar to an online university, but uses examples and exercises from real-life operations at Bosch. More than 1,500 of our engineers are already using this platform, a number that will likely double in the next year. Some of its notable features are the exchange of experience that our AI learning platform enables, as well as the use of best practice examples and competitions.
And third, we are training nearly 500 experienced engineers in AI development methodology. This is the highest level of our training program, what is effectively a supplemental course of study in things like data engineering and data analysis. So we're not just increasing the number of AI engineers by hiring external dedicated specialists, we're also doing it by reskilling our existing people. All told, this will get 20,000 of our associates up to speed on the new AI technology. As we see it, it's not only part of our corporate responsibility to offer this kind of training, it's also in our strategic interest. Ladies and gentlemen, it's clear that developing artificial intelligence will require us to focus on more than just technological innovation. On one hand, we need to invest heavily in human intelligence, and on the other, we need to convince people of the true potential of this technology. Beneficial AI, building trust together, it's more than just a nice catchphrase we are using here at CES.
Exactly.
We truly believe that AI holds the key to making our lives safer, easier, and more eco-friendly. Please come visit our booth in the Central Hall to see some of the examples of this live and in action. And together, let's work to dispel any doubts and start a new era of real-life science fiction where AI is the hero. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mike.
Thank you for joining us today. If you would like to speak with one of our topic experts, they will be positioned throughout the room, as shown on the diagram on the screen. We look forward to seeing you at the Bosch booth in the Central Hall. Thank you.